Right, good afternoon to you guys from the UK. And I'm at my mother's house down Ball Hill. And so, just exposing the COVID team and the 24-hour track and trace, 24-hour illegal, non-consensual human behavioural modification programming that we're trying to do on me, and think they can stitch and frame me up into their mental health care NHS abusers network. And I'm exposing it, how we're doing it. So from when I left my mother's house, got onto the bus, there's a tag team, a relay team, that the covert operators hiding everywhere, and using the bus's CCTV system. When I jumped on the bus from my area, a man on the bus stunk off cigars, and him and his son brought a day saver. And then they've gone upstairs, I've sat downstairs, and then going past the Charles Moore main bus stop by the Charles Moore shops. Opposite the bus stop is William Hill, and there's a man there who's linked to mental health, a man called Will. A black man called Will. I can't think of the surname at the moment. His name's been mentioned quite a lot. And he was outside the shop with a shopping bag, smoking, with the hood up, smoking a cigarette, pacing up and down. And so the program's been done on him, and due to them using track and trace, outlining technologies, thermology, ultrasound, infrasound, they record people like him and then edit it all and then try and make out people like me in the video who needs mental health help. This is how they're getting away with fraud in the NHS, especially in Coventry, but it'd be the same in similar cities and towns where TRs are exposing it all. They use other people's activities, other people's bodies, and other people's facial looks, audiology looks especially. Yeah, especially people who are already in mental health, because their eyes, pupils will be distressed, probably going 10 to a dozen if they're registered schizophrenics and the program's been done on them, traumatised them for decades. And the colours will be bloodshot, eyes red bloodshot, will be purpley dark colour, and probably dilated and watery and sparkly. So that's what we do with audiology. Secondly, it says while I'm in my mother's house, they've got the equipment everywhere, the sensors, the sound amplifiers, the sound recorders. If I start singing and do the parodies, they try and use it against me, but they can't, because I'm in my own privacy. And then when I've just gone to the toilet, this is linked to NHS human biology, urology, and the human anatomy study of people's stomachs, digestive system. And they're watching my toilet stools. So I'll play the Big Brother tune, the original Big Brother UK reality TV show called Big Brother, and they'll try and say it's a raving tune. So how twisted these Coventry NHS people are, whoever's doing the surveillance for them, Coventry police officers, trainee police officers, juniors, retired people, mercenaries, armed forces people, and they're dyslexic. Yeah, they're degenerated, they're simple, because I've been exposing it for over a decade, and we still keep coming at me from all different angles, 360 degrees angles, and cover all my conversations, cover my phone with cyber security hackers, abusers, and think they can edit it all, make it into a profile, and think they can do hidden case studies, research, trials, and pass it on to the NHS people, to healthcare people, mental health people. Yeah, to keep its memories and to try to submit it as genuine research, as genuine studies, as genuine clinical close-up trials. And because I exposed it all, they're going to try and cover it all up. And again, they'll have a database, whatever I've been doing, whatever my mother's been doing, or brother's been doing, or anyone else has been doing it too, and they'll try and use it against other targets in the future, other victims that we torture, try and traumatise, and try and do these human behavioural modification programs on them, and do the mind control, and think they can try and control people via minimal messaging, to answer phones, to make phone calls, to get angry, agitated, to start going around accusing people, to knock neighbours' doors, to start rearing up co-workers or people in public that they want the target to get triggered off to, or triggered off in a scenario, or triggered off in an activity that they're trying to minimal message via force to school, the Alan Frey auditory effect via V2K, psychological warfare, 23 ways or more, yeah, and how these nefarious surveillance monitoring teams will try and break people down, try and put them through crisis and capture them 24 hours a day. So I'll reiterate, clarify, I eat well, sleep well, talk well, communicate well, live well, and they're just desperate trying to get damning personal persecution on me and my family and my mother. I tried to have my mother, but because she's not from my generation and not educated to government level, council level, or to police level, or to armed forces level, she will not want to speak about it or look into it because she's a pensioner and she just wants to relax and enjoy her life. But they're trying to stress her, they're trying to agitate her, they're trying to control her and do all kinds of human behavioural modification programs on her. And we've used the community, the community members are older than me, mothers, grandfathers, grandmothers, mothers, fathers, uncles, aunties, who know about this targeting program because they've been corrupted by police officers who told them, armed forces people who told them, government people who've told them about the programming. And they use them people, blackmail them, bribe them, pay them, or because they're motivated by money, they'll go and do this evil crimes to other people who are not in their circles, not in their association, not in their families. And that's why they pick on people from all different ages and will target families who they think they can control, manufacture these human behavioural modification programs on, and think they can steal the monies off them by trying to break their targets down and then spying on them 24 hours a day via the government, via the council, via the local community and workplace mobbers, and steal everything they can off them when they think they've been registered into care, or they think they've broken down the target and their family members and deluded them, degenerated them, and tortured them and traumatised them. And so they catch the targets unaware who don't know about the programme, and if the target's got the finances on their computers, on their phones, on their World Wide Web communications, on whatever device, they slowly decipher bits of money at their bank account unless the target and the family members realise and tell the banks, tell the police about the major frauds going on around them. And they steal their identities. And this day and age, they've got staged actors who can wear masks because they've studied the targets illegally, researched them, and done all this hidden case studies on them. They'll try and match the target's description, wearing masks, and they'll try and match the target's tone of voice, copy their signatures, mask their signatures, and then use people in their fraudsters network to go in and out of the banks, or even to various countries, trying to siphon off targets and their families' bank accounts off. So I'll leave it at that for the time being. Oh, sorry, I can show you the apps where I am now. Tile 41. I'll come out of the toilet a few minutes ago, and that'll be on the ultrasound. And I'll get the picture of what I took on the bus. The man behind on the bus, when I was turning around to take a picture of the three people outside William Hill, while I was in the bus, the man got a bit alarmed. Well, not alarmed, agitated. I go, so it's all right. I'm taking a picture from the outside. And that's the ultrasound app that come on while I was on the toilet, sitting on my mother's throne in the bathroom, and they're watching my toilet stalls. They're trying to make a big lie about my health. And I'm warning Coventry Police, Coventry Healthcare, Coventry NHS, Coventry University Hospital, and all the people they're training around me, and they're streaming to, networking to, the audience members, linked to social services, NHS, the Sons of Doctors Association, and all the community, World Wide Web audience members, the community gangstalkers all over the West Midlands, you best turn off all your system around me, around my mother's house, and wherever my brother is, you best go and find him. Or after major investigations, a lot of Coventry government people are going to be struck off. That includes police officers. Over and out. And I'll put the picture up on my YouTube channel. You can't see it clearly because the bus is moving off, and I only had a few seconds to take the picture. Over and out. But the time the picture was taken was 12:01, and between investigators, they can go to William Hill and the shops nearby and get the video footage of Will, who was outside William Hill, and the man at the bus stop is putting up his jogging bottoms, putting up really high waist high, messing around with jogging bottoms, over and out. And he had a hood on as well, jogging bottoms, English bloke, facing wheel, over and out, facing the shop, William Hill shop. Like I says, I was on the bus, and by the time I figured out that they can make videos of these people, they're using thermology, infrasound, ultrasound, people above the shops hiding there. Yeah, this is illegal surveillance monitoring that's going on all over the UK, and they're putting it all into databases so they can use it against targets who've got similar body sizes. Over and out.